Now this is the coolant that should be in your car, not this. So you don't want this dirty coolant to be going around in your radiator block.
Guys, check this out.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to a new video. In today's video I will be doing a coolant flash on my Nissan Micra. This is something I really wanted to do because I've just recently done full service in the car. I thought let's just replace the coolant. A very easy job. I will show you how you can do it, and for different cars it can be slightly different, but the whole principle is still the same. Right, I just want to show you where you can drain all the coolant. If you just go right under your car, here's the coolant pipe, just right here. This is what I need to take off. Now you can see it's pretty rusted. Now this can break. If it snaps, then I might have to get one of this clip or clamp or whatever you say from maybe Halfords, maybe replace it. But let's see if I can take this off. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll take this cover off. It's just easier for me to drain this coolant from here. So let's just go and remove this. This is another good idea as well, to take this cover off as the coolant drains out. Yeah, we'll just leave this cover right here. So while I try to open the hose, I just got this as a backup, so all the coolant can fall into this. So that way hopefully that should not cause any mess. You can see the coolant is proper dirty in there. See this coolant now, that should be pink. We can see it looks pretty brown. So I guess it was time for it to be drained and get replaced. So the draining is complete. Now what I'm gonna do next is put a bit of water from here. This is a hose sleeve that I've actually got from Halfords, because you can see this is pretty vintage and I guess it just needed a replacement. Right, so what I've done now is reconnect this hose with the new clip, and I'm gonna fill this up with some water, and I'm gonna start up the car, let it run for a bit so the water can circulate throughout in the radiator, and after that I will drain the whole thing again and just repeat the same process. I'm just running the engine now. I would just wait 5 to 10 minutes, just let it mix. Another way you can actually check if the coolant system is working is by leaving your heating on to the max and feel it if you're having hot air coming. So that's good. So just adding a bit more water. There you go. Right. So I left the engine running so the water can mix with the coolant. Just wait for it to mix. After that I will just drain this water. So it's been 5 minutes now, left the engine running. You can see the water is still there. Temperature is sitting just fine. So I'm gonna drain all the water in there, and I'm gonna put a bit more water. Again run it for 10-15 minutes. After that drain it and just top it up with antifreeze. Yeah, I can feel the pipe. It's pretty warm. Now I'm going to drain all the water again. All the water now has been drained out. Oh my goodness, it was pretty hot. Nearly burned my hand. Anyway, never mind. Now I'm gonna quickly add some water. It's a pretty messy job. Now for last time, I'm just gonna add a bit more water, clean the whole system, close up the hose and top it up with the coolant. That's clean. Right, I've just put the hose back. Now let me tighten this clip out. Right, so this is secure now. Before I put all the coolant in, I will just put tiny bit in to see if it's leaking. If it's not, then I will just top it up, and I will also top up the coolant because there's a bit of loss in here, and that's it really. Let me check if it's leaking. Looks like it's all good in here, so we're good. Let's finish topping it up. Right, so that's full. Now I'm gonna start up the car, let the engine idle for a bit, and if it needs a bit more top up, I'll just top it up. Right guys, the whole system is gonna have a new coolant now. Great. So I will just let the engine idle for 10-15 minutes, check the temperature in the car. I will make sure that it sits right in the middle. If it does, then it's all good. Right, you can see I've actually added some antifreeze. It's gone down, so I'm gonna add a bit more antifreeze in here, and I will keep topping it up until it's full, and in that way the whole system is gonna bleed itself. After 15 minutes I will just take the car out for a drive, and I will check the coolant level. If it stays the same, then it's all good. And yeah, that's how you do a coolant flush. I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, just do make sure to press the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you for next time. Goodbye.